Welcome back to the O Show, everything crypto and NFTs every day. I'm Wendy O, and we're actually going to talk about some really crazy Ethereum and MetaMask news that is coming. We may be talking about an ETF, but this is actually great news for MetaMask, and I'm really excited and impressed because I couldn't figure out how to do this before, or maybe I just got lazy, but this just seems like a very easy thing to do. But of course, there's risk associated. But anyways, shout out to Brian for saying booty head because my daughter, let me tell you all about my daughter because she's home right now, okay? She's home right now. So apparently her school does weird stuff. Like it's a small private school, and her school does weird stuff. So anyways, with her school, for some reason, they decided to have it all off today because it is spelling, okay? Because they have a spelling bee. So they're off today, which is fine because she's kind of been under the weather. She's been really, really tired. So this actually makes sense because she gets to kind of rest and whatever and chill. So she's home today. She's playing Roblox, whatever the heck it is. Yes, I monitor her. Yes, whatever, please. But she's doing that to keep herself entertained while mommy works because mommy has to work because mommy works. Anyways, what else was I going to say? I forgot. I haven't eaten in a really long time, so I'm very tired. But we're going to talk about fun stuff. There's all kinds of fun things happening today. So maybe she might pop in here and say booty head because she's very interested in calling everybody a booty head now, even though she does have a very, very impressive vocabulary. But hey, why not? Why not? Anyways, let's talk about the current crypto cap. All right. So this is what we're looking at right now with the market. I always drives me absolutely insane that FTT is still trading and you guys are still trading it. But that's your business. That's your business. The market's down. And one of the reasons why we think the market is down is because Grayscale is selling quite a bit of their Bitcoin. I think they have like a $500 million limit every day or something. I have no effing idea. We're going to cover that. We're going to talk about it. But as far as Bitcoin goes, let's kind of take a look and see what she's doing at. And also too, this is going to be a very shilly episode because I got a lot of things to shill you guys, but it's a good shill. It's a good shill. Good things. Okay. So right now we're on TradingView. If you can't afford to use TradingView, Coin Market, what is it called? Oh, Coin Trader Pro. They're great. They're free. We'll show you things you pay for and things you don't pay for. But they're free. But anyways, Bitcoin looks like trash. Okay. We got a swing wick low all the way down to $40,000, which made sense. This is the daily. And honestly, us consolidating between approximately 38 and about 35,000 looks real nice. However, on the weekly chart, we do have, the weekly EMA 200 at 26,000. I don't think we will drop that far, but I would still kind of denote that in your trading and investing journals just in case. I have told you guys time and time again with the new Bitcoin spot ETF, it's going to change the way the market is structured a bit for Bitcoin. Okay. I feel like it will resolve itself soon, but right now we're in a completely different era. Okay. We're going to see different patterns. We're going to see different types of trades execute. We're going to see different types of things happen because traditional finance is officially entered. Yes, there is a Bitcoin futures ETF, but this is a little bit different because spot is a lot less volatile than futures and a lot less risky. So I personally believe you're going to get a lot more capital coming in. And yesterday I did a short video for you guys basically indicating that silver beat gold. That Bitcoin has beaten silver like an AUM, which is a big deal. Like there's a lot of interest with this Bitcoin spot ETF because TradFi has been speculating on the sides for quite some time, and now they can legally enter, which a lot of these firms have had created shell companies and have been investing in Bitcoin and crypto since long before. Okay. There's a lot of shady things rich people can do. That's neither here nor there though. But as far as Bitcoin goes, I would be cautious. Me personally, right now, we've got 132 beautiful people in here. Mommy works because life is not free. Yeah, mommy works because and is able to manage her lifestyle and her child's lifestyle while still going to work because other people can't. And it's not that they can't, they refuse to. Anyways, so that being said with Bitcoin, I'm just kind of chilling right now. I'm just kind of chilling with Bitcoin. I'm not doing too terribly much. I don't think it's a bad idea to consider scooping some up. And also too, with that being said, I also want to announce to you this right here. This is kind of cool. I partnered with Coinbase, which is great. So I have a ref link. And if you guys want to use the ref link, if you're in the United States of America, it is a great tool for you guys to look into, to consider. They've been around kind of the longest. I've got my gripes with them, but at the same time, They've been around the longest, and they are I believe they're one of either the custodian or the AP for the spot Bitcoin ETF. And as always, like, using an exchange that you trust is important, that has been around, and it's kind of hard to find those. So as always, not your keys, not your coins, and you read the terms of service, and you really need to know how to use cold storage. Coinbase does have a Web3 wallet, which is great. So if you guys want to use that ref link, I'm going to be dropping that in the chat. We've got the Coinbase ref link I'm going to show y'all, and then the phemex one for you international Degens, or those of you who use phemex, y'all can use my ref link. If not, that's fine too. I don't care. Do what works for you. I'm just here to give my opinion and to provide some entertainment, but I'm going to provide both. We're going to be pushing both of them because why not? People internationally and here deserve to do stuff. So anyways, shout out to Coinbase. It's just a ref link. It's super fun. Nothing else. All right. Now let's talk about the really big news with MetaMask. Okay. So this is actually really cool. Again, MetaMask is a hot wallet. It is not cold storage. You can, however, back your MetaMask up with your ledger. Okay, so you might want to consider doing that. But this is a great story. So introducing validator staking on MetaMask portfolio. With 32 ETH deposit, we run your very own validator node when you're always in control. No pooling, no hardware, just reward. So this is what it looks like over here. I think it's absolutely amazing and very bullish for Ethereum, because in the past, like setting up an ETH node, I feel like it was a little bit complicated, and it was something I wanted to. I just didn't have time to do. It was kind of hard. But now I would totally going to probably use my MetaMask, of course, backed up with the ledger, of course, using a throwaway desktop, of course, using something that's not connected to the internet all the time to do that. So I have to look into a little bit more, but I think it's absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead and read the story here. MetaMask launched a new staking service, allows Ethereum users to run their own validator node, stake ETH through MetaMask portfolio. MetaMask will run the validator node on behalf of stakers who deposit 32 ETH. No pooling, no hardware needed. I still would use a third party like a ledger or something. You can back it up. There's different ways you can do that. Staking via MetaMask currently yields 3.8% per year. Platform takes 10 permission on the validator rewards. Oof, that's a lot. Yields from I always get calls while I'm doing this. I need to just turn my phones off. Anyways, MetaMask will run staking. Platform takes 10% commission on the validator rewards. That seems high, but whatever. Yields from staking with MetaMask minus fees are similar to what Lido offers. So it's basically similar to Lido, but I don't know. I think it's kind of cool. And just so you guys are aware of, MetaMask is owned by Consensus Software Inc. Joseph Lubin founded Consensus and is also an Ethereum co-founder. And then there's ethgate. All right, now with this story, I'm still bullish on ETH. I probably am way too much overexposed with Ethereum, but that's okay. That happens. It happens. It's part of life. Ethereum is getting a little bit tired, but this Ethereum looks a lot more bullish than Bitcoin does. Like Ethereum did pretty well. We hit that 2,700 mark over here, and now we're kind of pulling back, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And again, you can trade on Coinbase or phemex, whatever works for you. Use my ref link, support the channel. This is the weekly. Taking a look at the daily. The daily is looking a little bit topped off. So she might end up breaking down the EMA 30 and probably top down or bottom out at about $2,100. That sucks, but it's okay. I think we'll end up going back up. Just be patient. But let's go ahead and talk about this story over here with Ethereum. This is kind of a bear story. So Mr. Steven and Mr. Boring Sleuth. The walls are closed in. Boring Sleuth is shaking the foundations of crypto by blowing the lid off the Ethereum Foundation's involvement in the 2016 GAT coin exchange hack. He accepts the scandal is linked to the the foundation's financial troubles, a topic exclusively covered in my 3-hour conversation with Vitalik back in 2015. These revelations are too significant to be suppressed or ignored. So again, there's ethgate that's going on. Apparently, there's a lot of shady things that happen with ETH. Who knows what's real and what's not real? But anyways, basically, the key here was the focus on the wallet addresses and transactions linked to that hack. The key addresses, I'm not going to say that's too many, but there's 2 that are very much scrutinized. And then apparently wallet OX556B was linked to hackers initially funded by Ethereum Foundation. And then they suggest that the Ethereum Foundation was facing a financial crisis as a motive and all kinds of different stuff that are happening. But let's go ahead and talk about a bullish story because don't fund my bags. But that's okay. We talk about the pros and the cons of things in the bullish and the bearish case. So it's, it is what it is. But anyways, Fidelity Ether ETF delayed as more leverage Bitcoin ETF bids flood in. All right. This is interesting. The reason why, because if we're talking about an Ethereum spot ETF, that's not very risky. But now if we're talking about a leveraged Bitcoin ETF, that's risky. But again, the SEC is here to protect us from getting hurt. So let's use leverage, right? Let's use leverage. I think that's a fantastic idea. It's a great idea. Let's read about this anywhere. So basically, the SEC delayed its decision on Fidelity's Ethereum ETF application. They are extending its deliberation period by 45 days so that it has time to consider the proposed rule change and the issues being raised. The next decision date is March 5th. Mixing, make sure we put this on our calendar because we want to pump our bags, baby. Anyways, the side note here is Fidelity holds over $1 billion in its ETF. Another 5 leveraged Bitcoin ETF applications have just been filed with the SEC, and DirectSun filed for 5, joining rivals ProShares, which filed for 5 leveraged Bitcoin tracking ETFs on January 16, and RexShares filed for 6 on January 3rd. What the hell is a leveraged Bitcoin tracking ETF? What the hell is that? And again, you guys, I'm not from traditional finance, so excuse me if I sound stupid, but what is this? So basically, like when people say crypto is a Ponzi, and then I read stories like this, like to me, this is a Ponzi. Like you're literally creating a product out of thin air that tracks something that people can trade and use leverage. Like what the hell is this? And again, I'm not from TradFi, so you can call me stupid all you want, but to me, this sounds ridiculous. Like what is this? Like why would you do that? Degeneracy with the TradFis. Degeneracy with the TradFis, does anybody, when Bootyhead coin, Bootyhead.inu, I know, right? All proceeds should go to low. They should. Make sure you guys smash the like. We got 200 of you in here. Smash the like, smash the like. But yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. It's just kind of funny. So Directions filing shows plans for 1.5 and 2 times long leveraged Bitcoin funds, and 1 of each again for shorts. All right, now let's talk about why Bitcoin is dumping. Actually, I'm going to save that. I'm going to do this for the second show. We're going to do this for the second show today. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay. Grayscale sent another 12,865 Bitcoin to Coinbase. Bitcoin exposed the possible 1.5 in future GPTC sales. JP Morgan says JP Morgan is an a-hole. But we'll go ahead and cover these in the second video because it'll be more fun. I showed you guys my Coinbase ref link. That was cute and fun. I want to talk a little bit about the lawsuit, okay? So this is an important story. So court decisions can rein in SEC authority over the crypto industry. And if this ends up coming true, and if the SEC actually does get reined in because of all the frivolous lawsuits that they're having, that would be amazing. I doubt it, though. But we'll see if our court system can provide justice. Anyways. So the SEC wants some tokens offered by crypto exchange Coinbase, classified as securities, 13 that they indicated, which they literally just threw a dart at that. But anyways, Gary Gensler says he sees most digital assets as securities, and basically past rulings discuss highlighting the Ripple case. Senator Loomis supports Coinbase, questions the SEC's authority, and the Supreme Court may limit the SEC's power over the crypto industry with the Coinbase battle. Now, why is this important? Okay, this is important because the SEC has done really nothing to protect retail investors. The SEC will go ahead and litigate instead of actually creating laws or actually talking to these companies, say, hey, you know what? You shouldn't do that. Let's change it and do this. Like that their job should be to help people comply properly, and they're just not doing it. Okay. So that's a problem. That's a big problem. So hopefully with all of the frivolous lawsuits, including the one against Coinbase and Gemini and Kraken and Ripple and Library and everybody in between and Debtbox, the courts are like, you know what? You guys have no business regulating crypto. We're going to let another entity do it. Hopefully that would be a very positive outcome, in my opinion. Why? Well, we don't really want the SEC regulating crypto because they're not doing a good job. They're lying, cheating, stealing. And it sucks. It's not good. It's not good any way, shape, or form. And I don't like it. I think it's very naughty. I think it's very bad. It's not good. Not good. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully that ends up happening. That would be good. That would be nice. How are most securities? John Legend said, how are most securities? Well, what does that mean? Well, that basically means when we're talking about securities, the SEC is basically indicating that every single crypto on the market, I believe 30,000 plus, have had some sort of investment contract. They've basically told people, if you buy this, you're going to get a return. Well, Coinbase and a lot of the crypto exchanges don't do that. They simply list a lot of these tokens on the secondary market. There are some exchanges that host IEOs or IDOs, but none of those that is done in America, and you have to be an international citizen in some jurisdictions to do that. So they're basically indicating that every single crypto is promising some sort of return, which that's not always true. Crypto is speculative, but the same thing too. It's like also like if you're in the vintage game or like selling stuff on eBay, like buying used goods and reselling it, that's speculative. Selling things on Amazon, that's speculative because you don't know if you're going to make it back. You know, it's all speculative. But anyways, and I'm curious how they define value. Anyways, this is from Elliot Stein. He says, I went to the SEC Coinbase hearing thinking Coin would, on this motion, win dismissal of the SEC's primary claims concerning trading, but maybe not staking and broker claims. I left thinking Coin would win full dismissal, snippet below the notes. So basically, he went to the court and he says, these are some of what the SEC lawyer had to say about the Howey test during the recent Coinbase hearing. Now, what is the enterprise here? What distinguishes these 13 tokens from a collectible? The fact that this is an enterprise, and what is this enterprise? It's a network. It's an ecosystem. You're buying into that ecosystem with your token. The token is a key that gets you into this. And then Stuart Aldroy and Bill Morgan responded. And I actually like the way they explain it here. You're buying into the network. Okay. When you buy a token, you are buying into the network, because when you have a certain amount of tokens, you can run a node. Maybe you can do different things within the community. I know with NFTs, those are kind of token gated experiences. You can stake, you can, I think I said that already. You can run a node, you can stake, you can participate in the DAO, you can trade, but there's different things that you can do. So I think, and without participation from other people in the network, that it goes away. The project goes away. So it's very different than a collectible, because when you buy a collectible is something that you expect. And actually that's a crazy thing too, because most people purchase collectibles because they think that the value will go up after they purchase it. But that's not a security. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and read from Mr. Stuart Aldroy. If the SEC during the Howey argument had told the Supreme Court that folks were investing in an ecosystem of oranges, they would have been summarily thrown out of the courtroom. The SEC has strayed so far from the law, it would be laughable if it weren't so sad and damaging. What does it say here? Now, what is the enterprise here? What is this? Okay, yeah, we talked about that. You're buying ecosystem, your token. Yeah, it's just ridiculous. The whole thing is ridiculous. And then Mr. Bill over here says, the increased value token all investors held in Ripple established Con Enterprise by pooling the funds, using them for its operations, including construction of the digital ecosystem it promoted. This ecosystem was crucial. The success of the ecosystem drove demand for the token, thus dictated investors' profits by marketing the investments, creating a secondary market. No, that's just, no. Okay. This is all stupid, okay? You do need the token to get into the network, but literally saying that you're going to get value out of it, like it's going to increase in price. As we're seeing with XRP, the case is over. Has XRP increased in price? No, just dumb. Let's talk about Binance. More legal drama, and I've got some coins for you guys in a bit, okay? I've got some coins. Just be patient with me. Mama's tired today. I need a freaking bagel. I wish Low had capabilities to order DoorDash. I'd be like, order Bobby a bagel. Anyways, Binance readies to ask the court to toss SEC lawsuit. All right. And they should. They should ask the court to toss the SEC lawsuit. So basically, Binance is going to go to court with the SEC today. Like, how many battles is the SEC in at this point, right? Hearing focused on Binance's motion to dismiss a lawsuit filed by the SEC last year, which accused them of artificially inflating trading volumes, diverting customer funds, failing to restrict U.S. customers from its platform, and misleading investors about market surveillance controls. The SEC also accused Binance of enabling the trading of multiple tokens deemed as securities. This just makes me so tired to think about. It's just dumb. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? How much is this costing American taxpayers, really? But don't worry, we have Jim Cramer. He says, nasty beginning to the Bitcoin sell-off. Someone's probably going to try to make a stand here. But as we said last night, you can't have an asset double in value by hundreds of billions of dollars in anticipation of an ETF, and then almost no one shows up. This is so stupid because, like, this is the thing. Okay. And everybody loves to counter trade Jim. But let me tell you something about Jim. Jim is an entertainer. He gets paid a lot of money to say stupid stuff, to piss you guys off. And his marketing tactic is absolutely amazing because it works so well and people keep buying into it. People say he's a good counter indicator, which is good too, you know? So with that being said, I understand he's doing this for the marketing and the drama and the entertainment. Cool, fine. Okay. Now, we talked about some of the statistics with the Bitcoin spot ETF being a success. It beat out gold on like the first 2 days. That gold, like basically it got more AUM in the first week than gold did in the entire 2 years. It took gold 2 years to do that. So the Bitcoin spot ETF is not a failure. It's just taking time, you know? And why is Bitcoin dumping? Our fundamentals are a lot more different than the stock market. Like our pumponomics are different. Like we have the halvening, we have the miners, we have mining economics, we have the exchanges and margin and like all these different things, you know, the market works a lot differently. And yes, Bitcoin is manipulated. It can be when people get large amounts. Cough, cough, BlackRock. Oh, I got tired. But yeah, so the difference here is that it's going to take a little bit of time because the stock market manipulates ETFs and stocks and all that stuff. TradFi. That's how that works. But you know, let them have their cake and eat it too. All right. Shout out to DevChart. He's my buddy and I'm following him. I've known him for a million years. He says, effing heck. That is the most ballsy degen play I have ever seen. So apparently, this is from Lookchain, but apparently it says, and this was a pre-sale that had launched. It was SAVM. I'm not investing in it. I'm not telling you guys to invest in it. I'm just kind of talking to you about what happened here because this is kind of crazy. So basically, in just 3 hours, a trader made 6.77 million on SAVM. He used banana gun and bribe fee of 141.66 ETH to be the first one to buy SAVM at the opening, buying 2.61 million SAVE with a total cost of 277.66 ETH, which is only worth $681,000. Now he's selling it and has sold a total of 2.16 million SAV for 4.3 million this year. Wow. He currently has 450 SAV, 3.07 million left in 4 wallets. Total profit is 6.77 million. Wow. That's crazy. Like this type of stuff, when I was back in the game in 2017, I wasn't even participating in any ICOs or anything back then because I was still learning. But like the game has changed so much. It has changed so much compared to like what we're seeing now. It's really interesting. So shout out to that person for making all that money. I would love to have $1 million today, and I'm going to will that to happen. But shout out to them. That's awesome. I'm happy for you. Well, I hope nobody lost money, but still happy for that person for making money. That's freaking cool. So I don't know. That's a pre-sale, but you guys got to be careful with pre-sales because when there's pre-sales, what happens? Number goes up and then it dumps and then goes sideways and then it could pump or dump again. So just be cautious with that. Anyways, let's talk about solanamobile. They actually reached out to me. One of the devs, I think, he reached out to me and he says, thank you for your tweet about Solana. And I says, the mobile wallet or the cell phone thing. And I says, oh, you're so welcome. But I'm not going to be showing the ref link for it because I'm not buying it. So I only like when I share like ref links and stuff with you guys, it's for things that I use. Like it's for things that I use, like Coinbase. I use Coinbase. I don't use it too much now, but sometimes I do. I've got stuff I'm holding there. And like I do use it every once in a while. I use phemex. All the services and things I have down below I use. Like I've recommended you guys my attorneys, my CPAs. Reach out to Scott for your filing. He will help you. And then also to like whatever, like any ref link I use, I have. But I also have, I don't know if you guys want me to show it to you today. I started using coffee, what is it called? Coffee Cafe. Hold up. But basically it's actually really cool. Hold up, let me pull it here. It's really cool because I have it. So it's called Coffee Club. I'm going to show it to you guys anyways. You can use it if you want to. I can post my ref link there if you want. But anyways, with this right here, what I like about it, a bunch of people are like, oh, you're shilling. How much did they pay you? No crap, I'm shilling because I'm actually using it. But this is actually really cool because the cool thing about it is like when I was on all the SoFi platforms like Friend Tech and New Bitcoin City, it's like you have to go in a different app to do things, which is fine. Like for the main, like the buying and selling of the keys and all of those things, that's you have to do the app to do it. But to chat, you don't do that, which is really unique. To chat, you go directly to, they set you up directly they make a Telegram group for you. So people that own your keys or you give invite codes to, you get to go in there and talk about whatever it is you want to talk about, which is amazing because with Friend Tech and New Bitcoin City and some of the other SoFi platforms, there's just such a pain. Like a lot of the platforms were glitchy and it's like that you had to go, like I wasn't able to upload videos to Friend Tech. It was just really annoying. But with Telegram, it's super easy. So you're basically using this website, which I'm sure they're going to make an app eventually to initially get started. And then you move over to Telegram and you get in those networks. So I think it's really effing cool. I love it. I think it's fantastic. So if y'all want to use it, great. If not, that's your business, but I'm going to be on there. And I don't respond to emails. We have a prompt we send out. I have a Telegram chat I don't really use, but if you get my key, I'll respond to you there because that makes sense. Anyways, I want to finish talking about Solana Mobile. Okay, so Solana Mobile, this is really cool. And I have said that Solana Mobile, I think I'm very impressed with the work that they've done. I'm very impressed that they're still doing well because, and this is not a dig at Solana or the Sol ecosystem, just in the past, we've seen so many different crypto companies come out with phones and then they failed. Solana's is still okay. So good for them. Shout out to them. But anyways, apparently they got 30,000 pre-orders in 2 days. If they want to give me one, fantastic, but I'm not going to be buying that. I don't got $2,000 for that. We're in a recession, baby. I don't have money for that. I would rather go to a nice dinner tonight. And this weekend, let me tell you, I am child-free this weekend. I've been taking care of my little baby, my little stinker for the last 2 weeks because people want to be difficult. And guess what? I love it more than life itself. But since she's going to be gone, and I'm going to be alone, I'm going to have my wine because I don't really drink wine in front of my kid. Yeah. Like maybe if like dinner, if I make like a nice steak or a pasta at home, I might have a glass of wine. That's okay. But I just don't. Like if she's sick, no. Or like, I just don't. Because I don't want to miss anything. It's just fun. But anyways, I'm going to have fun with myself this evening. How lame. I'm like probably the lamest person ever. I don't really go out. I have friends, but I don't really go out unless it's like a work networking thing. And like a lot of my friends now are in crypto. So it's like when I go out with the boys, like we just go, like we're just not fun. Like, I don't know. I'm really lame. I'm just one of those women that just like to be home with myself, like, and be around good people and have like a pizza and wine. That's all. There's nothing wrong with that, but I'm lame. Anyways, we have 300 people watching. Thank you guys so much. Mike said, that's classy. Good for you. Once a Degen, always a Degen. Yeah. Let's get the likes up, babies. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, there's Alpha Gamer. So you guys, Mr. Crypto Gamer is no longer Alpha Gamer. It's the end of an era. It's an end of an era. It's Alpha Gamer. Yeah, and I try to get rest. So I'm going to rest this weekend. He says, I'm grabbing one of those Solana phones and then connecting it to the Helium Mobile 5G network. They are partnered with T-Mobile. Good job. Nice. Johnny, call me lame. Gamer, I sent you, if you want to join Coffee Club with me, I'm actually going to be active in that Telegram chat. So anyways. All right, now let's go ahead and talk about a coin. A coin. Woo! Of course it's a dog coin. Why not? Why wouldn't it be a dog coin? Okay. All right. So as you guys know, meme coins on Solana are just ridiculous. I've bought some really, really silly ones. But right now, myro, I hope I'm saying it correctly. Myro. You know what? I actually want to call it myro. And if I'm not pronouncing it right, I apologize to the team, but I like myro because it does actually sound like a doggy. Anyways, we've partnered with them for the show today. So shout out to myro. I appreciate it. Thank you for supporting the O Show. But apparently they broke. Actually, they didn't break. They flipped their peer, Bongino, in 24-hour volume. And that's awesome. I like that. I'm for the memes. I'm for the doggies. I love it. I think it's fantastic. I think it's super fun. I like it. It makes me happy. But again, like maybe, and I'm not saying myro is going to be the next Dogecoin. I'm just more thinking of it like we have to, okay, so Dogecoin is like historical. Like I know that thing's going to pump again. People love it. And Dogecoin has its own network, but like, are we going to see something comparable on Solana? And if so, is myro going to be that? Because Bonk Does that involve a dog? Like this has a cute doggy. Like this has a cute little doggy on it. See? Cutie. Oh, that looks like I had a dog. Her name was Mick. Mick dog. Oh, that's Gavin and Gwen. Anyways. All right, hold on. All right, now I want to go over here and show you guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at their website. So welcome to Myro. Myro the dog, named after Solana co-founder Raj Gokul's dog Myro. If you guys are interested, you can get it on Jupiter, which remember, with Jupiter, they are giving a massive airdrop that is upcoming. So if this is something you're interested in, take a look on Jupiter. And if you want to dabble in the Solana ecosystem, play around on Jupiter. You don't want to miss the airdrop. Some of these airdrops can absolutely be life-changing. But anyways, it's like one of the things that they're actually doing that I like is that they have a buy bot on Telegram and more utilities that are planned. And the important thing about Telegram now, so this is the thing, you guys, all of the back last cycle, things like migrated from Telegram to Discord, but now things are coming back to Telegram. So and that's why I like the coffee club, is because everything's on Telegram now, because I literally live on Telegram every day. I'm in like 60 million chats. So if you're not on Telegram, you need to get on Telegram. Be careful. There's lots of scammers there. But the fact that they have a bot, that's kind of really cool. That does establish utility. So hopefully they continue to build and do some more cool stuff. But also too, in addition to that, they did actually partner with Travala. So apparently, the deal over here is if you have enough myro, if you got a big fat myro, moon bag, you can go ahead and book a trip on Travala. And again, Travala is being backed by Binance. And I think I had some Travala at one point. And they've always been really great. Love the team. They're super fantastic. But apparently they partnered with Travala, so you guys can book some travel, and maybe they might get listed on Binance. We don't know. It's just very speculative. But anyways, it's already listed on a lot of other different exchanges and has a lot of volume, and just hit a $250 million market cap. So anyways, I think it's fun, and meme coins bring a lot of speculation, but at the same time, there's going to be a lot more fun, I think, and a lot more utility coming, especially if they're getting listed and getting some of these big partnerships too. Okay. Also too, you guys, since we just got finished talking about a meme coin, we're going to be doing more meme coin segments. Why are we? Is Myro really a meme coin now? Because they have utility. So that's the thing. Like with squidgrow, they started as like a meme utility token, but they're merging more over to like with entertainment and gamify and all of that type of stuff. So I feel like a lot of these tokens that they started off as a meme, they're merging over into things that are more serious, which is awesome. I love it. It's absolutely fantastic. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what Myro comes up with. But we're going to start doing a little bit more meme coins that have, we're not going to do a lot of the early stuff because we don't know if that's legit or not. We're going to talk about things that are actually kind of proving themselves a little bit. So we're going to cover this right here. Full disclosure, I am invested in culo. In culo over here is right here. So I'm invested in culo. When this is on Polygon Matic, and you can see the little booty over there. But they're actually building some really cool stuff. Okay. My notes here are so funny because it says, if you don't know what culo means, look up the Italian meaning, and the logos might give you a hint too. It means booty head. It means butt. So it's so funny because when I eat bread, like Italian bread, I always like the culo, the end part. But anyways, the X handle and website is culo expert. So yeah. So if you like culo, if you like to eat culo, this might be for you. Anyways, we did buy it at launch, and we do have a moon bag, so we do have to disclose it to you. But anyways, it's a meme coin, but it has utility, okay? So basically, you have contract scanners that allow you to pay attention to the contract and kind of go through and help with your fundamental analysis. And you're basically going to want to use this for trading and to make sure that you don't get wrecked over rug pull. And basically, they want to make a big splash on the Polygon ecosystem with meme coins, but they also want to add some utility. And they're also going to be covering a lot. They're also doing a lot of different things behind the scenes. So if you guys do want to participate in Polygon and the meme coins, which again, super speculative, super high risk, you're going to have to be careful, but you're going to need to get familiar with QuickSwap because it's like the main DEX on Polygon. You can use MetaMask. You could also use Phantom Wallet. I like Phantom. This is the thing. I love MetaMask. I started MetaMask, but I do like Phantom because it allows you to bridge and swap, do things super fast with Solana and Polygon and Ethereum. So I like that. But anyways, you guys, we're going to talk about some more Degen stuff. But culo, this one's cute. I like it. I love to see it. And shout out to myro, because it's cute. Looks like my baby Mickey. Also too, on Dex Tools, this is what it looks like over here. This is what the chart looks like. So we got in at launch and this thing pumped it like crazy. Dex Tools is another really great tool for you to use. So feel free to use that. Now let's talk about Mr. Trump. Let's talk about Mr. T, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Gecko says, add culo to watch list. Mix culo with K or COQ booty head. Can somebody make a booty head token for low? Viva Italiano, mama. I can't say that. I comprehend. Yeah. Shout out to the Italians up in here. Myro is cute. I don't have any pictures with me and Mick. It's been a while since she passed during COVID. But she was my baby. I had her for, sorry, I've got her name right here. But I had her when I was 18. Funny story. I can't say it, how I got her. But I got her and she was with me like 14 years and she was my baby. She was sleeping in my bed and she was stinky. I used to love her stinky little breath. I used to love her stinker breath. But I probably won't get dogs anymore. Anyways, I want a cat. My daughter won't let me have a cat. Hold on a second. All right. So basically collect Trump cards, Trump digital trading cards on Bitcoin ordinals, the first ever Trump trading cards on Bitcoin. Read the thread. I'm not reading all that. I'm very happy for you. But basically this is a little update from our friends Altcoin Daily. Trump started hating on Bitcoin and crypto. NFTs gave Trump a renewed interest. Now he's campaigning against the CBDC. Still waiting for the final clip. I like Bitcoin. I'm a pro crypto president. So we have Mr. Trump that has Bitcoin ordinals. Not only does he have Bitcoin ordinals, but he has like an NFT collection. So I don't know. We'll have to see. But anyways, my beautiful, intelligent babies, I'm going to go. Shout out to Myro for partnering with us. Shout out to Squidgrow too. I'd love to see these projects that start off as meme coins like actually have real utility. And there's like Shib shared one thing with me. I can't share with you, but you guys are really going to like it. And my face looks good today. I like it. I feel nice. All right, babies, I'm going to go spend some time with Lo. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to work on my second video, sending you all love and light. And WendyO is out. And I will, of course, be live streaming tomorrow at 10 a.m. PST. Of coursely. Bye-bye, babies.